Before you guys click away from the video, we are doing a giveaway. You will have to watch the whole video to see how you enter. So good luck to everybody. Let's get this video started. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Legs Will Move. It's Sully again. We got a really fun video for you guys today. We're gonna be comparing shoes that people used to be wearing in like the 1970s and 80s. Don't know if the shoe was actually around in the 1970s and 80s, but it looks a lot like the shoes from the 1970s. It has a very similar construction, and it can be a good, placeholder for those shoes. And then we also have a shoe that you might be more familiar with. This is a very similar shoe to what Eliud Kipchoge wore when he ran the 2-hour marathon, and you will see these on the feet of lots of pro athletes. So we really have a difference of 3 to 4 decades of technology. We're going to be representing the 70s and 80s with this shoe. We're going to be representing modern shoes with this. We're trying to see how far have we actually come. There is a bit of a test today. We tried to come up with something that's as fair as possible, but obviously there's not going to be any methodology that's like perfectly scientific, so chill the out in the comments. But what we'll be doing is I will run 1 mile in this shoe, then I will run 1 mile in this shoe, then I will run 1 mile in this shoe again, and then I will finish with this shoe. The reason for that, again, is try to keep it as fair as possible. I will have the freshest legs here, and then I will also have the most tired legs here. And then my medium tired legs will both be in these. Most tired, least tired, averages to the middle. Medium, medium, averages to the middle. So hopefully, it's not gonna be anything crazy. I'm also not going for max speed, just understand that. I'm trying to go for a cruising pace. I'm gonna try to match effort. I want very similar effort. I'm gonna do my best to be very diligent about that. But obviously, again, it's not scientific. So before you go screaming in the comments, please chill out, okay? So we're gonna get this thing kicked off. Again, we're gonna start with this, and we're just gonna see what we find, and let's have fun with it. Did I mention that I was an amateur? Back to the giveaway, guys. If you've never seen the way that we did our previous giveaway, it's really cool. We do it a lot different from other people. What we're going to be doing is when our channel hits 500 subscribers, I will be picking one person from the comments who follows the rules correctly, and anything you want, you pick it out. If it's running related, you want some singlets, you want some shoes, $160 is the limit. You pick it out, I will buy it and I will ship it to you. Your size, whatever you want, your color, your vendor, it doesn't matter. That's how we do it. A lot of other giveaways, they're just giving away whatever the size is of the runner, and that's kind of unfair to you big guys with the size 14 foot. That's kind of unfair to you smaller guys with the size 8 foot. So if you win, you pick the shoe, you pick the size, you pick the color, I'll buy it, I'll ship it to you. That's how you win. I did want to say, to reward you guys, by April 15th, if this channel gets to 1,000 subscribers, I will be picking 2 people to do the same thing. $160. I'll buy it myself. I'll ship it to you.
How do you feel?
These shoes, my heels have taken a pounding. That's the biggest thing I noticed so far. It's just I'm mid-foot striking, but when you mid-foot strike, you still let your heel settle, and it's like when my heel settles, it's just pounding the track, and I definitely notice it. It doesn't help that I've been wearing those barefoot shoes all the time, so my heels are always like very, very mildly bruised just from having no cushion all the time. But you know, when you're wearing a shoe as thick as like the Super Comp trainers or as thick as these, you don't really notice the pounding, but I definitely notice them with the Asics. These like old, well, we would call them sneakers now, but I mean, people really used to race in these things. Crazy. All right. I wonder, as much more shoe as these Nikes are, I wonder if they actually weigh less than these Asics. I mean, maybe they definitely feel lighter because they're just more hollow, but who knows if they're actually lighter.
How do you feel about that?
What is it?
8 minutes and 8 seconds. How do you feel?
Feels fine. That one wasn't so bad.
That one wasn't so bad?
No.
Good.
I don't know. I think we found a result. We'll probably put everything on the screen so you'll see it, but one of the things that really stuck out was the most tired mile, and also the Alpha Fly's slowest mile was still faster than the Asics, than this one's fastest mile, the mile 2. So obviously mile 2 I was significantly less tired than mile 4. And mile 4 was also quite a bit faster. I think we were looking at about a 20-something second difference.
That's right.
So it's not like, again, it's not science, but it is an anecdotal data point, and our anecdotal data point says, yeah, with similar amounts of effort, you probably will run faster in a modern running shoe. I don't think anyone's surprised by that result, but it's kind of cool to just see it pan out that way. I think that my biggest takeaway as far as feeling is I think the stride length was probably the biggest difference. Is that, you know, this shoe at its tallest point is probably 3/4 of an inch tall. This shoe is probably over 2 inches, and it probably doesn't seem like much, but when you're talking about, I don't know, like what is it, like 1,000 steps in a mile or something like that, that difference probably doesn't seem that much, but it feels like I'm probably covering 3 to 4 inches more stride length per step. I don't have a tracker for that, but that's just how it feels mechanically, like kind of feeling myself and watching myself run. And over like 1,000 steps or something in a mile, it just adds up. You know, it's probably results in 100 or so fewer steps to accomplish the mile, or maybe more. And I think that was probably the biggest thing for me. Obviously the cushioning was a big difference. It was a big comfort difference. I didn't really notice any of the bruising on my heels when I was running in the Alpha Flies, but I definitely noticed it in the Asics. That's pretty much the takeaway. I ran faster in the Alpha Flies. I felt more comfortable in the Alpha Flies. I wouldn't say one felt more natural than the other one. This one feels really weird just because it's so much different than like pretty much any modern running shoe you'd buy. So this actually feels a bit foreign, whereas obviously this is tall and plated, so it feels weird in that way. But yeah, I mean, I don't think anyone's surprised by the result, but there is our result. Thank you guys for sticking to the end of the video. As promised, I'm going to tell you how to participate in the giveaway. So just so that you know, if you comment something that doesn't follow the rules and you get selected, you do not win. You do have to follow the rules to win. You have to be subscribed to this channel. You do have to like this video. And finally, post the distance and the time of whatever your last timed run was. Maybe you don't do much. Maybe you did 5 miles on the treadmill. Maybe you just did a PB on your marathon. I don't really care what it is. Give me the distance. Give me the time. That's all you need to do to participate in this giveaway. Be subscribed, like the video, post your distance and time, and you're entered. Good luck to everyone. Again, if we hit 1,000 subscribers by April 15th, we will be picking 2 people to win this giveaway. So good luck to everybody. Thanks again for sticking to the end. This has been Legs Will Move.